First on Fox 21, a group of protesters gathered outside the correctional facility in Pueblo where Tina Peters will soon be released after the governor granted her clemency today.
The former Mesa County clerk was convicted for her role in an election security breach back in 2021 and was sentenced to 9 years in prison.
Fox 21's Austin Sack has reaction pouring in from across the state. Austin.
Rob and Rachel, President Donald Trump responded to the breaking news this afternoon saying, quote, "Free Tina." Well, after serving nearly 4.5 years of her prison sentence, she will be released on parole in just a few weeks. But some people in Pueblo say their fight is only ramping up, with all eyes now on the primary election.
It is not okay that our governor continues to undo the will of the people. It is not okay that these attacks on our democracy continue to happen.
Protesters in Pueblo believe election security is at risk after the sentence for former Mesa County Clerk Tina Peters was cut in half.
This is not okay.
The 70-year-old was serving 9 years at the La Vista Correctional Facility in Pueblo after being convicted in a scheme to make a copy of her county's election computer system to help Trump supporters prove false claims that the 2020 election was rigged. She would have been eligible for parole in 2028, but is now being released on June 1st.
It's a dark day for democracy.
Democrats from across the state condemning the announcement, including Secretary of State Jenna Griswold.
A clear message is being sent to those willing to break the law and attack our democracy for the president, that they very likely will not face consequences for their actions.
Governor Polis is standing behind his decision to grant Peters clemency.
You have somebody who committed a crime, and I am completely opposed to a pardon for that crime, for felonies. But what the appeals court found, and I agree, is that the reason the sentencing was so unusual and harsh for a first-time nonviolent offender was that her political viewpoints, her conspiracy theory beliefs, were unfortunately taken into account in the sentencing. That should not occur.
President Donald Trump has supported Peters, claiming she was targeted by Democrats, even going as far to pardon the former election official. But ultimately, since Peters was convicted on state charges, the decision on her sentencing fell to Polis.
He's certainly entitled to his opinion like anybody is. He actually granted her a bogus federal pardon that we are fighting in court. The appeals court, the same appeals court I cited in finding the sentence was too long, also found that his pardon is invalid.
The governor even writing Peters a letter saying in part, quote, "The crimes you were convicted of are very serious and you deserve to spend time in prison for these offenses. However, this is an extremely unusual and lengthy sentence for a first-time offender who committed nonviolent crimes."
What it actually is special treatment.
Griswold believes the clemency sets a dangerous precedent, a shared belief from the small group gathering in Pueblo, including a Democratic candidate for State Senate District 3.
People want to believe in their elected officials. They want to believe that their elected officials are working for them. And I think decisions like today show people the opposite of that.
We are also hearing from Tina Peters herself, who is apologizing. Now, she posted this on X, saying in part, quote, "5 years ago, I misled the Secretary of State when allowing a person to gain access to county voting equipment. That was wrong. I have learned and grown during my time in prison, and going forward, I will make sure that my actions always follow the law, and I will always avoid the mistakes of the past." Rob and Rachel.